Hey, what is up, everybody? This is your boy, Nowonshall, coming at you with yet another Star Trek Fleet Command. Today, we're talking about Q's Continuum Part 2. So, in this arc, we have a new building, which you guys already seen in things. We have officers, we have some new refits, but that's just the tip of what we have coming. So, we're going to get into the building first, since we already know what it is. That's the easiest thing to break for you guys. Independent archives. If you guys seen Beck's previous video that was released on Friday, then you kind of got an idea of what Q's Continuum is. But I'm going to give you a readout is the new building is a new feature that's coming to the game. Provides significant quality of life to all affected loops. Seeks to mitigate the problems of players dealing with too many loops, too much grind on per loop basis, and too much clicking through. Yeah, for real. Does not eliminate their problem as a whole, but it's the first step to helping us. Currently, the loops are going to be Botany Bay, Vidar, Talios, Voyager, and Monavine is going to be our first set. So, to get that part of the independent loop, you got to unlock the ship. To unlock the archive progress through the loop, i.e. upgrades the ship tier. The more you progress, the more buffs you will unlock. The more buffs you unlock, the faster you will progress. It's pretty simple. And then let's see. Then we have unlock individual pillars. So as you progress through it, you get individual pillars. The pillars unlock all pillars to get a master of the loop. This will consolidate all of the endpoint loops, bundles, faction, store, refinery, or menu to bring it under one daily claim. And the every day to click the claim. So we have it's like the Voyager loop. At the end, it's like Voyager Mastery, 100% ship repair CE, and then Mastery Avatar, or like the tier 11 is like 50% Voyager sampling mining bonus, or ship repair CE. Or other one, just like Voyager mainly looks like ship repair cost efficiency. That's all it is. But each one of the loops has a bonus to you, so it'll help you out greatly in the game. So you guys aren't sitting there going through these loops, and it'll help a lot of these new players out with like little bonuses to add to the game, which is kind of nice. And then our next thing is the thing that Beck kind of alluded to is going to be, let me close this tab out for you guys, open up the new one. It's going to be for our Chaos Tech. It's going to be called. Let me make it bigger for you guys. So as you guys see here, there's a new tech, Chaos Tech. It's like Forbidden Tech, but Chaos. So it's going to be the same kind of frame. And then we have new ship types equipment. Remember, I said Forbidden Tech bounces precision focused with a strong generalist OA ability, type ability. Complements Forbidden Tech. Doesn't render it obsolete in any way. Strong right from the unlock with unlock scaling. We have Q's Cannon, which is an epic against players. Each time the opponent scores a crit hit, reduces their base damage by 200% for 2 rounds. This can stack against player, reduce opponent's base crit damage by 300%. And the next one is against players, increases base weapon damage by 1,500%. That's Q's Cannon, which you get to see on the right. Then we have Temporal Conduit, which I'm going to guess is going to be the bottom one. When fighting hostiles or armadas at the start of each round, you gain 85% to inflict a hull breach for 2 rounds. And the other one is increase the amount of resources you get from destroying Xindi hostiles with any ship up to 1,200%. That's pretty good. And then we have gain 50,000 Apex Bear when fighting Xindi reptiles or Xindi aquatics. That's going to make your other ships more valuable to use versus Voyager for some of this stuff. Voyager, I mean Enterprise. Wow. No one, come on. And then we have Thought Maker, which is the machine probably to the top left. When fighting a non-armada hostile, at the start of each round, increases your Apex barrier by 100 for 5 rounds. That's kind of insignificant. The second one is increases the amount of resources your ship receives from non-armada hostiles. I like that one. Then we have Electromagnetic Loot, which is going to be the one in the middle. Kind of looks like a guitar. When fighting a non-armada hostile, at the start of each round, increases Isolated Cascade by 10% for 3 rounds. Next one is increases the amount of resources you get from Texas class hostiles by 400%. Meh. And next one is gain 10,000 Apex barrier when fighting Texas class hostiles. I'm more leaning toward Thought Maker for what I want there, or Temporal Conduit. Those are the two I'm looking at, because crit Hull Breach is amazing, stacked on top of everything we have. Let's see what we have. Then we're going to have our officers. So as you see, this is a Q loop, so we're getting all Q in the house. So in this one, we have God, it's bouncing too high for me. So in this one, we have 3 officers. We have Epic Starfleet Q. His captain maneuvers on the round start against players. Starfleet Q has 40% chance to apply morale to your ship for 1 round. Okay. His officer ability on round start, it placed on a ship with morale. Players commanding an interceptor. Starfleet Q increases apex barrier by 10,000, 12,000, 14,000, 15,000, 16,000 apex barrier for 5 rounds. That's muscle menace in my opinion. That's more of a PvP ability. Then we have rare French Marshal Q. His officer ability is a deadly game on round start. If placed on a ship with morale against players, Mariachi Q increases your weapon damage or your weapon shots by 25, 30, 35, 40, 50% for 3 rounds. And his blow deck ability, always suffering on round start. If enemy player has French Marshal Q. If any round players has any state, French Marshal Q repairs 5, 7, 10, 14, 20% of your hull damage taken in the previous round. That's kind of cool. And then we have rare. Oh yeah, Mariachi Q. Sorry, Mariachi Q is up. Interesting. So if you have Marshal Q fighting a Mariachi Q, it does something. Oh wow, interesting, Scopely. Interesting. His officer ability on round start, if you place a ship with morale against the player, Mariachi Q increases your isolated cascade damage by 50, 60, 75, 95, 120% for 3 rounds. His below deck ability is on round start against player afflicted by burning, Mariachi Q increases your apex barrier by 7,000, 8,000, 10,000, 12,000, and 15,000 for 1 round. Those are interesting. Those are all PvP officers. So you for PvP fanboys, there you go. Got some PvP right there. And then we're going to get our next one. So let me get my refit. Oop. So we have a refit coming to the game, which is going to be for the Vindicator. It's called Gorilla Refit Unlock. So it's an epic, and it has Mastered Veil and rare. I can't even say his name. Officers added to the Vindicator Officer Acquisition Bundle Refinery. Number of rolls of Vindicator Officer Acquisitions Refinery increased by 1. Okay, and then we're gonna minimize this one, and then we're gonna open up. If I have it, where's my research at? Getting 2 new primes coming in the game is Prime Liquid Omega Trillium Refinery. Reduces cost of the NC Raw Omega Trillium Refinery by 60% and increases liquid Omega Trillium payout by 100%. Found in the Mirror Research Tree. That's the pay for one. Then we have Prime Terran Arena Claim. Increases common Terran credits and uncommon Terran credits in the Terran Arena Claim by 50%. Found in the Galaxy Research Tree. What else do we have? Did I miss anything else? No, that's about it. So we have some PvP officers, a new building, which should help our quality of life. And then we're going to have a new refit and some primes. All right, guys. If you guys like the video, please hit that like button. But before anything else, don't forget there are donation links down below. If you do enjoy the content, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell notification down below. All right, guys, I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the loop. I hope you guys do. Later.